Okay, so welcome to my vlog. This is a day in the life of being an alpaca farmhand, alpaca farmhand with a couple horses and a couple llamas. What I like to do first is I like to go around. Oh, hang on. Let me change this. This door is kind of screwy. I like to make sure that they can't get out of it. I like to unlock all the barn doors, all the stall doors. That way I can get in and out of them. But I do got to keep an eye on the horses because they know how to open the stall doors when they're unlatched. Sorry, Orville. Talking to one of the llamas. And now, after I do that, I go into each of the mud lots in their pastures and stuff, and I lock them in. Well, I go to each of the pastures and make sure they're all in the mud lots, and I lock them in, not inside of the barn, but into the mud lots, which is this little area right here, and then back there's the pasture. So I will do that for each of these. They all run inside when they all get excited when you get to put them inside. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Come on, boys. Very well behaved. And I always double check, make sure that they're all in. Yep, they're all in today. They're all in right now. Not well, they were outside, but anyway. And then there's a chain that I put around. I can't. It latches like that, and that's what I do to all of them. See, is the horses gate open? Okay, the horses gate is open, so I need to go. And then the fun part is always hopping over the fences. Let's see if I can't. I'll need to get a different view next time. And then I latch the horses in. Oh, they're both inside. And let's see, we'll put it through this one. Yes, I do realize I'm wearing a Trump hat, but this is the only good hat that I have. Well, the only one that I like wearing. Not because it's a Trump hat. I could care less if it's a Trump hat anymore. But I do still support him because I believe he did a lot for this country. I don't know what you other people believe, but I'm not going to disrespect you about your beliefs or harass you about your political beliefs and stuff, or your religious beliefs, because we all have our own beliefs. Me personally, I am independent, but I lean more towards Republican, and I support Trump because he made peace with North Korea, and well, he signed a peace treaty and stuff with North Korea. He made peace with all of our world leaders, basically. And hang on. He made lower taxes. But the reason I like this hat is because it's camouflaged. And I love camouflage stuff. Oh, hang on. Well, the reason I was walking out there is because I like to double check to make sure all the alpacas are up. Anyways. There we go. And now we got one last one that I'm gonna do. And then I'll show you what I do next after I get back up to the thing. I'm gonna do this one, and I'm just gonna pause it until I get back up to the barn, and I'll show you what else I do. Okay, so now what I do is I take a scrub brush and their water bucket, and I make sure that it's all wet, that there's still water in it. Sometimes I'll have to get fresh water in order to scrub it, because all the mud because they like to dunk their muddy feet in it, and that leaves it so the water's all muddy and stuff, and it doesn't clean the bucket usually. So what I do is I scrub the bottom of the bucket, the seam, well, not the seams, but the folds in the bucket, kind of like the corners. That's basically what it is. I scrub the corners of the bucket because there's corners. It has a flat back. I know I should be showing you guys this, but it's kind of hard when you have the camera facing towards yourself. I didn't really think of that. I scrub the back. Here, I'm going to move this out of the way. Or actually, never mind. It's caught in the fence. I scrub the sides of the bucket. I already scrubbed the bottom in the corners. In the bottom corners, I should say. I like to do that. Then what I do is I go around the rim of it, just to make sure that there's no mud or poop or anything on the rim. Because yes, they do poop in their water, because they're very immature. I always say that they're immature because they are. They act like idiots sometimes. Well, that's the boys. They all poop in their water, but, well, not all of them. Some of them do, because some of them like to act like idiots. So after I do that, I like to hang this brush on the fence, and then I like to just use my hand and circle around just to make sure that I like to go over it with my hand to make sure that all the gunk and stuff's off the sides, because the gunk will be slimy, kinda. It's like kind of like algae sometimes. The gunk and the mud and stuff is all slimy, and it looks like I got all of it out, and then I just dump it out. And I do this for all the buckets, for all the alpaca's buckets, and I'm going to pause it until I get that done.